Okay, Garrett, I got it up. So whenever you are ready, if you could bring the mics down to the tribal council area, over.
All right.
Oh, you're right behind me. Thank you. And I was going to let you film it if you don't mind. It gives me anxiety.
That's fine.
Their mic turned on, I think. And actually, if I answers and we're all in proximity, I'll give this to Joe and Patrick, and I'll take it. And you can. Is that okay? Now, they're going to stand here.
On this side. Yeah.
They're going to stand on that side. So I would just stand here-ish. Hey, girl. Hey, hey. Okay, here we go.
Someone tell Yell
down the
Tell who?
viewers.
Yes. And then, you know, I think here is good, right? Okay, here.
I think I understand.
outside. That's like a good thing.
Are you ready? What are we waiting for? No one. All right, guys. All right, guys. Y'all here? Let's do it. Y'all can just go ahead and stand. Okay, we'll wait on Kim, but yeah. Y'all are basically gonna stand on that side of the table.
There's
Back
no
up
way.
A little bit just so we can get
Unless you get
good
low.
camera shot. And yeah, stand in front of your name. That too. That'd be a good thing.
Just to keep the coconut.
Sure.
Sure.
Yeah. Oh, look how stressed it is. Right. Oh, it's side-eyeing. It's fine. Can you see it? My coconut side-eye.
I think they're just delirious at this point.
Right, because was like
Yes.
Wilson
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah, they will. They're pissed about this later.
that's why they want the coconuts for a new friend.
They're gonna talk.
Wilson!
Well, congratulations. That's the last time you have to sleep outside in this game. So congrats.
I mean,
You could sleep outside tonight if you wanted to.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you'll have more room there than the house is getting pretty full.
I keep waiting for Mary's family to give us land so that we can just pop a tiny house on it, and I'll basically live outside.
Oh, if they give us land, we can just run Survivor all the time there.
I told you guys. You could run Survivor at Mary's farm easy.
Okay, well, now that this is done, we'll talk for next year.
Listen, there's no way wherever it goes next year they're going to be able to talk. Excellent, Mary. You can join Pride.
Thank God.
Do you think your dad would be willing to throttle it up for 3 days? He wouldn't know how to, and I wouldn't know how to, but as long as we have help. I'll show you.
We'll figure it out.
Darling. I'll do this. Wait, is that more Elon shit? Yep.
Yes. Yeah.
Oh.
Worked great in the middle of the
Hello,
Hola.
Kim.
Alrighty. Just right in front of your name. All right, guys. So welcome to your first immunity challenge of the third full day of Survivor All-Stars. Congratulations, top 8. And you have successfully slept outside 3 nights in a row, which is amazing. So you should be proud, especially after that last night amazing event. But this challenge is called Touchy Subjects, or Coconut Chops, or Sheep, whatever you want to call it in every iteration. But Touchy Subjects is the official Survivor name of it. Essentially, y'all took a quiz this morning, and we tallied all those quizzes, and we found a majority answer. Sometimes the majority was tied, so all tied answers will also count. Essentially, the way this is going to work is you're going to step up, you're going to get your chalk and your chalkboard. You can leave the little wooden piece, it's just there so the chalk wouldn't roll. And step back, and then we're going to ask you the same questions again. Secretly, you're going to write on your chalkboard who you think the majority answer was. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the one you answered, but you're trying to get the majority answer, because if you do, then you're going to get 1 chop for anyone's coconut. You start at the top, right, Joe?
Yeah, it's numbered 1, 2, 3. So you chop top down.
And as you can see, as you chop the top one, the coconut will fall down 1 more.
You cut the horizontal pieces.
Don't cut the vertical, or the coconut will just fall. But after the 3rd chop, the coconut will fall to the ground, and you will be out, and you will not be eligible to win individual immunity for this challenge. In the event of a tie, when there's 2 people and they both get a chop, we have a tiebreaker, or more than 2. But any questions? All right, cool. And there's a learning curve to that knife. But you'll be able to get it. Some people have done this before, and you can even see the slices in the board. So
In the event that all the coconuts have dropped before we get through all the questions, do we read the majority answers for the questions we didn't have to get to?
if they want.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just curious.
Awesome. Are we ready to start?
Let me run and get the necklace.
Yeah.
The one that's inside.
Yeah.
And then we can start.
Okay.
Sorry.
And are we live?
Okay. We'll get it someday.
You're fine. You know where it is, right? I think it's in Great Kitchen Items, to be honest.
Is it?
I think it is.
I haven't seen it.
I saw it in that room, and I think it made its way to Great Kitchen Items. Are we live?
Well, Joe found it.
Yay. How many viewers? Anyone up this morning? Hi, viewers. Thanks for joining us this morning. Yay.
Uh-huh.
All right, I'm gonna hang it up on the
Awesome.
They seem like they're holding up okay. Thanks.
Yes, we ceremoniously took that back from Jay.
I had a vision. I was able to make it work.
All righty.
Garrett, was
Ready
you
for the...
recording?
Yeah, go ahead and grab your chalk and your chalkboard.
Yeah.
All right. Awesome. So we'll start with the first question. Well, the first question was your name. So we'll start with the second question. Who is the biggest physical threat? Go ahead and write your answers. You're trying to figure out who the majority of you answered in order to get yourself a chop. Everyone ready?
Like
All right, reveal.
It's like the center on a bingo card.
Who put Riley? Everyone? Great job. Everyone gets a chop.
Except Jay.
Except Jay. It was, in fact, I think, a unanimous.
It was unanimous.
Uh,
You can start.
Yep.
So take the cleaver and stop.
Y'all are just trying to win immunity. Don't worry, there's a lot of tied questions, so.
The only reason is you wanted me to be quiet. That's it.
Hit it hard.
Real. Nope, you got it.
I hear Lynn last season was
Cat. Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
Chop.
Once they have 3 chops, their coconut falls and they're out.
So Jay has 2 lives left in this game. Everyone else is 3.
All right.
Lynn's down 1.
Andrea.
I love you. This is simply just because of statistics.
Jay, you're down 2 lives, 1 more chop, and you are out of this challenge.
Should like only fair to do it back.
Revenge. Cat, you're down 1.
Right? I do not want to be alone with Lynn and a hatchet.
I feel there's some tug energy there.
A little bit. It's a little less chaotic, which I think might make it scarier.
And with
actually.
that, Jay, you have been eliminated. You will not be getting your 3rd individual immunity, and then you can go ahead and step out.
You can take a seat.
Yeah, you can take a seat on the bench over here.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
For a chop.
I know you know.
Choppity chop, chop, chop. You got it. There you go. It's all right. Yeah. Yeah, we'll fix it. We know. All right, Riley. There you go.
All right. Kim's down 1, Riley's down 1.
All right.
Mary's got 3. Lynn's down 1. She's got 2. Jay's out. Andrea has all 3. Kat has 2, and Ellie has all 3. Next question.
Who complains the most around camp? All
This
right.
is a fun question.
It is. Everyone. All right. Everyone reveal.
Hey, Jeff.
Okay. I see Ellie, Kim, Jay, Lynn, Kim, Jay. And the majority was Katie?
Jay.
All right. So that means who gets the chop? Andrea gets a chop and Riley gets a chop. Andrea, go ahead.
No, it's your brother.
Even playing field. I love you.
All right.
Ellie's down 1.
And Riley. Riley was the other person that answered Jay.
We'll do level the playing field.
All right.
All right.
Andrea's down 1 as well.
Is that it? First question?
I think that's it. The only person that still has 3, I think, is Mary.
Mary.
We've got Riley at 2, Kim at 2, Lynn at 2, Jay's out, Andrea at 2. Everyone else is at 2. And then Mary at 3. Okay.
Next question.
Who is most likely to turn on their alliance? That's right. The answer, who you think the majority?
4.
4-way tie? Oh yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, question 4.
That's okay. Thank you. That's what I thought.
Who is most likely to turn on their alliance? All right.
Is everyone ready?
Wait, Riley's still writing. All right, everyone ready? And reveal. Let's see. Jay, Andrea, Kim, Kat, Jay. And the majority was? Katie?
Kim.
Kim.
Who answered
Who answered Kim?
It's a shot.
All right, Mary and Andrea. All right, Mary and Andrea, you get a chop. Andrea, go ahead. All right.
All right,
Riley's down to 1.
I don't want to be
Mary.
alone with Andrea and a hatchet either.
He's gonna catch them.
Who else? Mary. Mary.
Yeah, Mary.
He can't be on either side of the now.
All right, and with that, Riley,
Gone.
you are out of this challenge. You can go ahead and sit down over here. All right, next question. Who is the biggest social threat? That's question 5. Who is the biggest social threat? Remember, you're looking for a majority answer amongst you 8. All right. Okay. And reveal. Kat, J, Andrea, J, Kim, J. And the answer?
Andrea and Jay tied.
So anyone who answered Andrea or Jay gets the chop. And I think that's Andrea, Lynn, and Mary, and Ellie. All right, Ellie, will you start the chopping?
Don't erase them until we call your name. Sorry.
You're fine.
You're good.
Ellie,
yeah. Yeah. Ooh,
You okay?
what's that? A nerve just went.
You chopped me. That's my only reason.
All right, Andrea's down to 1 coconut left. Andrea?
Everyone's got to join the party.
All right, Mary is first hit. Lynn, are you next? All right.
Mm. It's a strategy.
All right, Mary is down to 1. All right, Mary, I think you're next.
Mary's thinking hard.
All right, Mary's returning the favor. And
It's down to her last.
all right, is that it? Kim, you weren't in the majority? All right. Well, then the next question. Who would you trust with your life? Who would you trust with your life? What does that mean to you? But more importantly, who do you think the majority answer is?
This is question 6.
6.
I think we're ready. Nope, Kim. You're fine. Oh, girl. That's Kat, right? Still has 2.
All right. Oh, he
Kat's
just
thing just fell.
it just
So we just have to reset it. She's at 2. Just to be clear, that is Kim with 2, Mary with 1, Lynn with 1, and Andrea with 1, Kat with 2, Ellie with 2.
All right, let's reveal if everyone's ready. Yep. So this is who you trust with your life. Kim says Mary. Mary says Jay. Andrea for Lynn. Andrea for Andrea. Kat says Ellie. And Ellie says Riley. And the majority answers were?
If you said Ellie or Mary, you
All
were in
right.
the majority.
So Kim and Kat, you both get a chop. So let's start with you, Kat. Yep.
Mhm.
You can take someone out or you can take someone down to 1.
Sorry, Sam. You're fine.
All right, Kim's down to her last 1. Kim, you get to chop. All righty.
Right.
Okay, we have.
Oh yeah, can you just pull?
Yeah, just pull it
You got
down.
it. Joe's got it.
See,
You got it.
that's why I thought.
There you go.
All right. So everyone has 1, and Ellie has 2 left. So we're gonna go on to the next question. Who would you want to go on a reward with? Who would you want to go on a reward with? What did the majority of you say for the answer to this question? All right. Everyone reveal. Okay, Mary, Jay, Ellie, Lynn, Ellie, Lynn. And the majority answer was
Ellie.
Ellie. So Kat gets a chop, Lynn gets a chop. So Lynn, go ahead and start it off.
Ellie, have you been on a reward? We've got Kim with 1, Mary with 1, Lynn with 1, Andrea with 1, Kat with 1, and Ellie with 2.
So Lynn can take someone out right here. Or down to 1. And with that, Kat is out. Kat, you can join us over here after you get your top. Yes. You may your Alrighty, and with that, Lynn is joining Kat over the benches. We're down 4. Down to 4. Our next question. Who has surprised the most with their gameplay in this season compared to the previous season or season?
Yeah, because very much other play. Yeah. Yeah. And nobody's done the outdoors.
Maybe come back up.
We'll come back to it then. How about the number 9 is I think a good one. Who has adapted to outdoor living better than you expected? Who is surviving the elements better than you expected?
This one shocked me.
We've done great adapting.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, everyone ready? Go ahead and reveal. Kim says Kim, Mary says Mary, Andrea says Mary, and Ellie says Mary.
Mary.
It's Mary.
3 people get a shot.
So 3 people. Ellie, let's start with you. You only have 3 choices unless you want to chop yourself. And you can't do that.
That makes sense.
Who are you taking out, Ellie?
I hate this kind.
There's a bug.
Only because don't retaliate. Right now. It's fine.
All right. And with that, Kim, you have been eliminated, but from this challenge. Yep.
She did not have a chop.
All right, Andrea, who are you eliminating? Mary or taking Ellie down?
Taking Ellie down.
All right.
Don't hurt yourself.
Okay.
Jesus
All
Christ.
right.
And Mary, who are you taking out? Ellie or
Ellie or
Andrea?
Andrea.
God.
Who do you not want to have immunity?
That's exactly
All right. And with that, Ellie, you have been removed from this challenge.
To our final 2.
So, final 2, the way this is going to work is we're going to keep answering questions. If you both get it, then we will, you'll cancel each other out. We'll move on to the next question. If one of you gets it and the other doesn't, then that person will obviously chop your string and they will win immunity. Does that make sense? And we'll go down until 16. If we run out of questions, we'll go to our tiebreaker.
I think we should go to 11
Yeah.
because 10 was a 3-way tie.
Yep, I agree. Yeah. Number 11. Who is the worst liar in the game? Who is the worst liar in the game? Of course, the answer can be any 8 of you.
Yeah.
Okay.
Y'all ready? Go ahead and reveal. Mary says Lynn and Andrea says Mary, and the majority answer was?
Kim.
So no one got it, so no one gets a chop. What's another unique one?
14.
All right, we're gonna skip to 14.
She would actually be a terrible.
Who is secretly pulling the strings behind the scenes in this game? Who is secretly pulling the strings behind the scenes in this game? Y'all both ready? Go ahead and reveal. No, you're not ready. I'm sorry. Nope. Yeah. Who is secretly pulling the string behind the scenes in this game? Yes, and we're gonna do it by the second. Like, but he's like, you may remember the hours and minutes. And I say we give.
It's not behind the scenes.
And I say we give them 1 minute or 30 seconds to write the
To
answer.
think about it.
You have 30 seconds. We need your answer. You ready?
As ready as I'm gonna be.
All right, y'all reveal. All right, both of you said J. Both of you are right, so that cancels each other out.
We'll move on.
We'll move on. Number 15. Who would you least want to face in the finale? Yeah. Who would you least want to face in the finale? Just think about, all you're trying to get is that majority answer.
And this is what we.
J.
J.
Who would you least want to face in the finale?
Yeah, exactly.
Come over here for this.
Oh, you're right. I can feel myself burning.
I was going to say. Yes, in the final three with you, who would you least likely to face? Who would you least likely want in that final three with you? For whatever reason that means to you. All righty. Y'all both ready? Reveal.
Both
Say J. What was the answer?
Andrea.
Okay. Well, neither of you guys are going to move on
16.
to 16. Who is most likely to hold a grudge after this game? Doesn't matter how big or small the grudge is. Doesn't matter what it's for. Who did the majority of you answer? Who is most likely to hold a grudge after this game?
Patrick.
Yes. Oh, you mean, yeah. Forever. Justin.
You ready? Ready?
All right, reveal. All right, Mary, you said Andrea, and Andrea, you said Kat, and the correct answer, Katie, is
Andrea.
that. Mary, you can go chop Andrea's rope, and you win this individual immunity. Congratulations, Mary. You're safe from the next tribal council. You will make top 7. Congratulations. Awesome. Do y'all want to hear the answers to the rest of them? There's a couple of ties, so that's fine. So let's go back up to which one?
Skipped.
Let's do the most with their gameplay compared to previous seasons.
Which was number
8.
Kim.
Kim. Number 10 is who do you believe is currently holding an advantage in the game?
We had a 3-way tie. It was Riley, Jay, and Mary.
And then number 12, who do you want sitting next to you in the finale? For whatever reason that means to you, but who did the majority say?
Ellie and Lynn.
And then 13, who at Tribal Council is the most guarded in their responses?
Tie. It was Riley, Kat, and Jay.
And that's it. Those were